60% of romantic relationships begin as friendships. Is making the world harder to date in?
Well, given that there's fewer and fewer cross-sex friendships, I think it should be celebrated that this is an avenue towards relationship formation. And, you know, the age-old question of can men and women ever just be friends? We've just got a new paper accepted that shows that we call it courtship and cross-sex friendship, where men provision financially to their cross-sex friendships that they're interested in mating with. 50% of people say they have romantic interest in a cross-sex friend. The same number have had sex with at least one, particularly young people. So I do think it's a good pathway to relationships. And if you formed more cross-sex friendships, it would be a direct route to relationships, because attraction grows over time. You get, proximity breeds intimacy, but also you get to display a lot of the same qualities that make for a good mate, make for a good friend too. And men and women select friends who have the same qualities that they want in a mate. So protection, physical attractiveness, resources. So it's a good pathway. But the secondary route is it broadens your networks, and it also helps you learn about cross-sex mind reading. So it's very hard to actually, come to the boneheaded beliefs of some of the red pill, black pill world online if you actually have in real life female friends that kind of disprove a lot of what you hear.
I'm going to quote you back to you here. Okay. William Costello polled 527 heterosexual and bisexual people. Are opposite-sex friendships ever truly platonic? 81% of women said yes. Only 58% of men said yes. Women were 3 times more likely than men to say their friendship was purely platonic.
So I think it's a little like women hear that and they sometimes get very upset to learn that their male friends see them as
nearly half of your guy friends are trying to sleep with you.
Well, not necessarily. It's just that they kind of would. So, and this is the kind of the misconception that women maybe hear that and they think, oh, so he only wants to sleep with me, and it's not quite the case. It's just that he probably would. Yeah. So it's like when people hear about this for the first time and they doubt it, I always say, just try it. Just try when you're out for a few drinks the next time.
Do you remember that one in The Economist? A study of Americans finds that in platonic couples, men are far more likely than the woman to find their friend sexy and far more likely to think that she finds them attractive too. Indeed, a man's assessment of how much his female friend fancies him matches how much he fancies her and is entirely unrelated to how she really feels. Yes. Clearly, men are prone to wishful thinking.
Yeah. Well, men need to kind of pluck up the courage some way. And if
everyone wants to be asked out more. That was your thing.
That's true. Also, so, on the one hand, women want to be approached more, but then are kind of unhappy to learn that their opposite sex friends are interested in them. But I do think women keep some opposite sex friends as backup mates too. And
you've got loads of data around backup mates. Come on.
But yeah, I just think ultimately we should celebrate and try and cultivate more opposite sex friendships, because it could be a pathway to proper relationship.
I wonder if on social media that disincentivizes opposite sex friendships, because you live in different worlds completely. So we were talking earlier and you hadn't heard of influences that like shaped my childhood.
How did I not know Moella?
Zoella.
Whatever.
Zoella. Do you know Zoella?
I've heard of her.
There we go.
You're an avid subscriber of Zoella.
Get with the program.
You get ready. Did you get ready for today with Zoella?
No, I didn't.
A new try-on-hold from
I know
Gymshark?
them things. Get ready for the day.
But it's like Zoella, but also Facetune. Facetune is a huge app among young women where they can edit themselves.
I hadn't heard of it either.
So I think one of the statistics in my book is like 70 or 80% of young women wouldn't post on Instagram without face-tuning themselves first.
It makes me so relieved to hear this. Like every photo should have that attached to it.
But it's been downloaded like hundreds of millions of times. It's a core memory from my childhood. But then, so I write this whole book about social media and the experience for young women. But then for young men, they have a completely different childhood. So it can be a young man that grew up near me.
RuneScape. Yeah. Playing RuneScape.
I did play RuneScape.
You played RuneScape?
Yeah,
okay, you said that you're a bit more of a...
I'm a bit more masculine.
Yeah.
But they will not even recognize things that were huge influences on young women. And so I wonder if we try and be friends with the opposite sex, it's like a whole different world, because algorithms are suggesting
you already didn't have
different
that much in
content.
common, and now you've got even less.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good idea.
What else? Are you brandishing some graph I can see that you've got on there? What
Did you find that sex doll yet? Let's see.
I have a question about the opposite sex friends. Is there a sex difference in the degree to which our opposite